Alright guys, this is my third video, my little series of beginner baits and restocking baits and everything, and just go-to baits in general. This video will cover hard baits, some top waters, jigs, and spinner baits, and buzz baits and all that. So, very first thing that you'll need as far as hard baits go is a rattle trap. I'm a fan of these Strike King Red Eyes. I love them. I have a lot of them. Caught a lot of fish on them. Caught some really good fish. Caught a couple 8-pounders. Some 5s. Tons of 3s and 4s. And a bunch of dinks. I mean, if you're going for numbers, you can't go wrong with a rattle trap. Strike King Red Eyes are hard to beat. You also need some kind of a crankbait, square bill, especially if you're fishing shallow. This is an H2O Express Academy brand square bill. I like them. They have pretty good action. Not the most durable things. They crack if you throw them into trees and rocks and all that, but so will just about any square bill when you're throwing them into trees. But it's a pretty good bait. It's pretty cheap. Also, Strike King, you can't go wrong with anything by Strike King. And also, some deeper divers, some 6-foot divers, some 12-foot divers. And that'll cover you. Color-wise, you can't go wrong with Sexy Shad. Sexy Shad is just a go-to color. Does it work every day? No. Other days that it's the only thing that works, yes. Now into spinnerbait style baits. This is a bladed jig. This is also a chatterbait. This is actually the original chatterbait brand. A really good bait, really good springtime bait. I really like it. I like throwing it. It's not a hard bait to fish. One of the best colors you can get in it is the chartreuse and white. Very versatile color. Also the same color that you'll want to get in a spinnerbait. This is a Bass Pro Shop laser eye spinnerbait. This is a cheap spinnerbait, and I love it. It's chartreuse and white with the willow in Colorado. This is 3/8 ounce, and the chatterbait is also 3/8 ounce. It's a really easy bait to throw. Another bait in that category and also topwater category is buzz bait. This is cheap little laser eye buzz bait, also by Bass Pro Shop. I think this is 3/8 ounce also. This isn't my favorite buzz bait. It's just one that I grabbed just to show you guys, but you definitely need a buzz bait in your tackle box. And on to topwaters. Definitely need some kind of popper. Just about every hard bait company makes them. This is a H2O Express, which I really like. Caught quite a few good fish on these H2O Express topwaters. Really no complaints. There's some really good ones out there. There's some really bad ones out there. This isn't a really bad one. I like it. Excalibur makes a really good one. It's expensive. And you also want some kind of a little pencil style bait that's like a topwater walk the dog. You can get one like this. This is also an H2O Express. Just really good action to walk the dog. You can get one like this. It's a little bit bigger, more round. I think this is a Livingston lure. This is one that chirps, but Rapala makes a good one of that. Strike King makes the Sexy Dog, which is kind of a mixture between that and this right here. It's really good. Also, you definitely need a frog. This is I think this is a Scum Frog. Snagless is also really good. A lot of people like the Booyah and the Live Target. I don't like those. They're expensive. These are cheap. Caught a lot of good fish on these. Yeah, definitely scum frog. You know, some people say bad stuff about scum frog. They're pretty good. Scum and snagless are good. And then last but certainly not least is jig. There's tons of jig. This is a KVD swimming jig with a Yum Craw-Poppy trailer. It's a really good bait. Easy bait to fish. Works all times of the year, you know, spring through summer, and probably fall if I really fished it a lot. But I really like it. It's a nice bait. Swims really good. Plus the rattles are nice. And also, you know, your football heads like that, really good. Really good to have. You definitely need a football head jig at some point. And can't go wrong with a Buckeye mop jig. It's a big jig, big profile. If you let it sit in the water, these will flare out and they look like some big kind of spider or something. Caught some good fish on that too. It's really nice. And you know, colors in that. This is a bluegill. That's what they call it, bluegill color. And I think this is some kind of a watermelon red color. And also you definitely want a black and blue jig for flipping, and can't go wrong with having black and blue anything. And black and blue jig is probably one of the most versatile colors. But yeah, there you have it. I mean, these videos hopefully will help some people get out on the water and catch some fish. And that's my goal. Thanks for watching.